Hello, friends and partners. Welcome back. This is Sergeant Sarah with Illuminate Ministries. Time for another Mission Minute. And as always, I'd ask you to please like and subscribe below to help us continue in making these messages of encouragement for you and to send around the world to be a blessing to all that might hear. We thank the Lord for the opportunity to come to you and just to share the gospel with you. He's such a great God, and He's so worthy to be praised. For the Lord is good and His mercy endures forever has so been on my heart. I've just been saying it over and over this whole week, and it's like you say it one or two or three times and then you're so pumped up and so encouraged. You just have to keep saying it again and again and again because He is good. He is good. And you know, it says in the Psalm, surely His goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life because He's good. The Lord is good and His mercy endures forever. But that was just a little rabbit trail. That was just something for me personally. I have been reading Psalms 18 and I have a little Norlie translation, Rlie, and I wanted to read a portion of Psalms 18 in this translation to you. It is just so encouraging to me, and it's going to be verses 30 through 41, I believe. We might go a little further. But so it's Psalms 18 starting in verse 30 in the Norlie translation. And it says, the divine plan is perfect. That's kind of why I wanted to read it to you. We've been talking about the Great Commission, and in that we talk about how we have a divine calling and there's a divine plan. The divine plan is purpose. The promise of the Lord is assured. He provides a refuge for all who shelter in Him. For who is God except the Lord? And who is a secure foundation apart from our God? The God who invests me with strength and makes my progress easy. Oh, I love that. That's verse 32. God invests me with strength and makes my progress easy. He will make my feet like those of a doe on lofty places. He will give me firm footing. He will accustom my hands to fighting so that my arms can bend a bronze bow. You have afforded me your saving protection, and your might sustains me. Your solitude has made me great. You have enlarged the scope of my activities, and I do not become fatigued. Man, this is incredible. This is such a thing to encourage you and build you up today in your walk with the Lord, in your assignment, in your commission. He enlarges the scope of your activities. He makes you more useful to Him and to the kingdom. And you don't become fatigued in working for Him and fulfilling that and doing that. I will pursue my enemies and overtake them, nor will I withdraw until they are completely destroyed. I will wound them, and they shall not be able to rise. They will fall beneath my feet. You will give me strength for the conflict. You will make my opponents subservient to me. You put my enemies to flight, and I kill those who hate me. They cry out, but there is no one to rescue them. They appeal to the Lord, but He does not answer them. I will pound them to pieces so that they are like dust blown away by the wind. I will stamp them down like the mud of the lanes. You are the one to rescue me from the onslaught of the heathen. You establish me as a victor over the nations. People whom I do not know are my vassals. Immediately they hear me. They obey me. Foreigners cower before me. Aliens languish and steal from their fortresses, trembling. I'm going on, guys. I'm on verse 46. I'm going to go on to the end. The Lord lives. Praise be my sure foundation. May my liberating God be elevated. Then God, who exacts retribution for me and makes nations subject to me, rescuing me from my foes. You exalt me indeed above my enemies and liberate me from tyrants. So then I will glorify you, Lord, among the nations and loudly proclaim your name. That's what I was just talking about. For the Lord lives, and for the Lord is good, and His mercy endures forever. And verse 50, He bestows glorious conquest on His king, showering generous favor to His anointed, to David and his descendants forever. You know, if you've ever read about David, you know how many enemies he had coming against him and attacking him. And friends, we may not have actually flesh and blood people coming against us and attacking protecting us, because our warfare now is not carnal. It's more spiritual, right, of powers and principalities and spiritual wickedness in high places. But this is kind of very encouraging, because it's telling you what's going to happen. You're going to pursue your enemies and you're going to overtake them, just like King David did when you come before the Lord and you pray, and he shows you how, and he anoints you to do what you're called to do, that you're a victor. Victory is yours. Just as he gave the victory in all of the battles we read about of King David, he still gives victory to you and I, his soldiers, his warriors today. In the warfare that we're in, the spiritual warfare, we can be victorious. That is so much what I just like about this chapter 18 in Psalms, is that I can be victorious through Christ. I don't know, it just encouraged me. I really like some of the changes in it in this Norlie translation. So thanks for joining me, Sergeant Sarah, for Illuminate Ministries, and we will see you next time.